new 101 rules for the Ultimate Shootout are simple. There are multiple ways to score points. 1 point is awarded for a kill, and then players will switch sides. If there is a simultaneous kill, then both players will be awarded a point. There are 3 buzzers located at the 50-yard line: blue, red, and black. 8 seconds before the round starts, the bonus buzzer, worth 4 points, will be indicated by a puff of smoke and announced to the competitors, potentially changing their strategy at the last second. The other 2 buzzers are worth 3 points each, but the round only ends after an elimination, and the players can hit more than 1 buzzer in a round. If the players get 3 kills in a row, they'll activate a kill streak bonus, and every kill thereafter, they will receive an additional 3 points, plus the point for a kill, for a total of 4 points. The kill streak carries over, and only ends when their opponent gets a kill. The first player to reach 20 points wins the match. If there is a tie, rounds will be played until the tie is broken, and if both players get past 20 points in a round, the highest score will win. Welcome to Waxahachie, Texas here, Paintball Fit. I'm Maddie Marshall. I have Ryan Brand, and we are here at the Ultimate Shootout one-on-one gunfight battle. We're here at event number 3. The very first matchup is going to be Andrew Wyatt taking on Harrison Frye. So Ryan, let's talk before, just real quick, let's get a little discussion about the end of episode 2. In the finals, it was Mark Baginski, Clint Johnson. You were here for that. You got to watch that. You're going to be coaching people out here. Looks like you're coaching Chad Boucher. Who's the other guy you're coaching?
Cody Mikowski.
And Cody Mikowski. So we got some awesome battles here at event number 3. What did you think about that final matchup? The Iceman, the rookie, making it all the way to the finals to play Clint Johnson, who was my dark horse pick to win event number 1. He had an early loss there, redeemed himself.
Yeah, I thought it was great. Mark McGinsey, he just showed a lot. He came out with fire. He was, talking loud. He wasn't fazed by any of it. He's a rookie pro. He's played 1 event on the pro scene, and he just wasn't fazed by any matchup in front of him. He was actually forcing the issue. Clint came out big and got the win at the end there, and kind of a little bit of experience. Their teammates, on AC Diesel. But I was really impressed with Mark and had to go.
Yeah, the fact he made it to the finals was pretty spectacular for, I thought, his paintball career. Ended up putting 14 points on the board, 22 for Clint Johnson. Let's talk about this first matchup here. Andrew Wyatt taking on Harrison Frye. Look, Andrew Wyatt, he's a 27-year-old, grew up in Florida, didn't play with the Damage Group, came up, played with Palm Beach Vipers, Rack City, then going to California, playing with D&G, now with San Diego Aftermath, played Vegas with Aftermath, he's still with that team, but living in Arkansas, he's used to this heat. He's taken on Harrison Frye. I think Harrison Frye, definitely the big favorite here. I mean, he's become quite paintball famous the past few seasons, and now making the big move over to Infamous from Thunder. And Harrison, this is a format kind of tailor-made for the wild style that he brings to paintball.
Absolutely. We have 2 players here with different things to prove. Andrew, now people, don't know him that well. He's moved around. He's a journeyman, and he's going to come out here and face off with someone who's very well known as Harrison. He puts himself in these situations out there. He's kind of a paintball world traveler, always trying to get involved. But Harrison's got a lot to prove. He's a newer guy, as coming to the top, and he wants to show off that he's a player that demands to be on that elite level.
Well, this is a big moment for Andrew Wyatt, and if you want to get more paintball famous, winning an Ultimate Shootout is definitely the way to do it here, as we are living in the COVID world here in 2020. But this is why this event exists, so we can still have some amazing, crazy paintball gunfights happen here. Center stage, Andrew Wyatt taking on the favorite here, Harrison Frye, for our very first quarterfinal matchup here at the Ultimate Shootout. But before we jump into that battle, looks like Lauren has the competitors. Let's listen in.
I'm here with Andrew Wyatt getting ready to go into the first match here. So tell me, you just drove all night to get to Texas from Arkansas. So how are you feeling coming out here on the field?
I would appreciate a Bang energy drink right now.
You should have picked that up. You had your car.
I had 2 rock stars.
Okay, so that'll start pumping through your blood anytime now. What are you feeling about this one-on-one Ultimate Shootout? What is your strategy going to be?
Live behind your gun. I feel like you're going to benefit most from having your gun up more often than not. It's not worth trying to run through these gaps. Live behind your gun when your gun fights. Just skedaddle close to that buzzer and keep your gun up.
You're going to be playing Harrison Frye, who is relatively new to the pro bracket. You guys have had some experience playing on the field together. How are you feeling about that matchup?
I feel like it's going to be a fun matchup. He's generally a front player. He can be an insert, and I've been a front player, and I'm also an insert, so we might have similar styles. I think it's going to come down to the gunfight.
He can get a little chirpy, He's like a calm, cool dude, but he can definitely talk it up. Or what's your MO behind the scenes?
cool, calm, collective.
We'll see. The Ultimate Shootout seems to have a knack of bringing it out of people. All right, well, good luck. All right, Harrison Frye getting ready to play Ultimate Shootout for the
always ready,
first
actually.
time ever.
Always.
How are you feeling?
I'm feeling great. Just had a banana.
Okay, good.
Got some water in me. It's a hot day out here, but I'm ready.
Yeah, make sure you hydrate. Now, how did you prepare for Ultimate Shootout, if at all?
I've actually been preparing a lot. I've been running a lot. I've done a bunch of practices with Cody Mikowski, my teammate on Infamous, and then other guys locally. So thank you all the local guys that helped me out preparing for this.
Kill streak versus buzzers. What's your go-to?
They're both important. Kill streak is sweet to get because you get in that guy's head, and I know it'll be easy with him. So.
Oh, you think so? He was telling me, though, last time you guys met on the field, he beat you, so you might be a little salty.
Yeah, well, that was his first win in like 2-3 years, so I know he's real happy about it. Aftermath, I don't know what they were, 0 and something. So we decided to give him a courtesy win.
Oh.
We were out of the tournament anyways, so we decided we'll just, give him one to give him a little confidence boost.
Yeah, Harrison Frye, always so kind-hearted that way. Well, good luck. Excited
Thank
for
you.
this one. Back to you, Maddie.
About to jump here into the very first round of Ultimate Shootout number 3. The competitors are ready here in the quarterfinals. Andrew Wyatt taking on Harrison Frye. Got Ryan Brand again up here, current series champion for San Antonio X Factor. One of the best coaches, arguably, well, you are the best coach in the game right now, as you proved it last year. So we are just about to jump into this first one here. Harrison, the big favorite. So, Ryan, what do you think we're going to see? Is Wyatt going to come out aggressive?
I think he's going to come out aggressive. Harrison is a good counterpuncher, so I'm confident that he's going to kind of play him out, use his gun skills. He's a wiry player, so I can see him trying to, see where Wyatt's going for buzzers and kind of punching right off the back of that.
With the fact that Wyatt does have the tendencies of a 2 in the scramble to look at the changing variables, that's what this format is about. But that is also Harrison. That's Harrison's game, man, and he is one of our most aggressive guys we have in paintball. So Wyatt in the blue, Harrison in the orange as they start this first round. Content to sit and gunfight from that back center. Looks like Harrison switching left-handed, and then Wyatt's going to be the first to move. He gets to that stand-up. It is a black bonus buzzer. The black is bonus buzzer, center of the field. Bonus buzzers. Find out 8 seconds. Harrison with the big move up at the center. Wyatt's going to counter, and it looks like, did Harrison get the bonus buzzer before? I don't think so.
I got it.
Oh, Wyatt is saying that he shot him before. Harrison's like, definitely not. What do you think here, Ryan? What do you think happened?
Very close to me. Very close to me. I do not think Harrison got a ball on Wyatt, but I think Harrison may have hit that buzzer. It's going to be one of those kind of, photo finishes.
Well, yeah, this is definitely a photo finish for sure. Well, so Wyatt and Harrison, we had a collision in the very first Ultimate Shootout. So, man, I don't know. That's why we have referees, because I'm trying to replay it in my head. It might be a mutual potentially. I don't think that he got the buzzer. I think that Wyatt immediately said, "Oh, definitely not. He did not get the buzzer." Harrison obviously trying to sell it, but maybe a mutual. So it does look like it is going to be a mutual elimination. So both guys going to be getting that 1 point here.
Yeah, I think good on Wyatt. Harrison kind of had the advantage there. He made it up the center of the field. He's really close to that bonus buzzer. For Wyatt to get a trade there is the best case scenario, in my opinion.
And good that he looked out at that moment and had those tendencies. Again, Wyatt came up as a first attacker, that we call those the ones, but then moving into that second attacker, the 2 role. Harrison Frye is a first attacker, so I think as far as aggression is concerned, you got to give it to him on aggression, maybe potentially going to be going for some more buzzers, and we just saw that in the first point. Now 30 seconds, and again, you find out what the bonus buzzer is going to be 8 seconds before the start of the round. So which one is it going to be? You have the orange, the black, and the blue. Here we go.
I'm betting on black. I play some roulette.
Okay. I love me some roulette.
Black.
Here
Not
we
my
go.
favorite. I love more of a
Black
craftsman
it is.
myself. So it is going to be black again. So center of the field. Bonus buzzer. As these guys switch sides. So now Harrison going right-handed. Looks like Wyatt also going to be going right-handed. They're content to try to get that initial gunfight from the back. And it looks like Harrison's going to get clipped on the top of his loader. So Wyatt taking a little bit of an early lead here. It is just that 1 point, though.
Yeah, he's coming out strong. It makes me kind of wonder if Harrison can try to switch it up a little bit, get out of that back center early. It's a little bit different layout here than episodes 1 and 2. And I think it is a bit easier to come out to this car wash side off the break. So you can get out of there a little bit safer than the last couple the last layout.
Yeah, definitely, of course, because you're the best in the business at this, but I wanted to get your thoughts on this layout and how much you think a layout is going to play into the Ultimate Shootout.
Look, so it's a very tight and compact field. I don't think we're going to see too much like crazy variance of how these plays, but there's little nuances to everything and which side of the field is going to be stronger. But I guess one of those things, it's hard to really judge on paper. I'm glad we get to come out here and see it.
Yeah, absolutely. We have the easy jobs right now, Ryan. We're both retired paintball players, so we get to sit up here and criticize and commentate. Here we go. So it's black again. Center, bonus buzzer again. 3 rounds in a row now.
Same thing. Looks like players are going to come out right-handed in the back center, just feeling each other out still. A lot of game to play.
And so Harrison going to be the first to move out. He's going to get to the stand-up. It's a little bit bigger bunker going to that side of the field, and then they're both going to attack up the center. It looks like on the jump shot, Harrison going to get the elimination and tie it up. So it's going to be 2-2 right now, as these two guys here in our very first quarterfinal matchup here in event number 3 just feeling each other out.
Yeah, absolutely. I really like that jump shot from Harrison right there. We've seen a lot of similar. It's been the black buzzer every time, I believe. So players are funneling towards that bunker up the center of the field.
Yeah, so 2-2 is the score.
Just 18 points to go.
Yeah. It took the words right. I was going to say it a little bit differently, but yeah, that's exactly the case. It is a race to 20 points. But we saw this in the first couple Ultimate Shootouts, Ryan,
Absolutely.
is that sometimes the games get off to a little bit of a slow roll as the competitors are feeling each other out and trying to figure out, how sizing each other up in the gunfights and seeing what's going to work for them. And also got to have a little bit of nerves out here. It's early in the morning still, so it's not that hot yet. But points can be scored incredibly quickly in this format.
Absolutely. All 3 buzzers are live.
Orange bonus buzzer this time towards that Dorito side of the field, the D side. So Harrison's going to go towards that, and he gets clipped, though.
Yeah. So Wyatt came out into a dead zone on this car wash side with shooting cross, and there's a good lane there going across, and so Harrison just ran right into his lane. It's a smart breakout after everyone's going back center every point.
Well, if you're a guy like Harrison, who I'm guessing, and he's been playing this format, he's been practicing this at home. So he's probably, this is when you have to manage the mental side of the game. If you're getting shot a couple times and he's got clipped in his loader, just got shot on a move, you got to just stay focused. These can be long matches out here if you just go blow for blow back and forth, but that's a lot of individual gunfights, so you got to win if you're going to try to do it that way. But so far, back and forth here, as the score now 3-2 with Andrew Wyatt. A slight lead here, the underdog, though, against Harrison Frye.
Absolutely. I think the reason these goes back and forth early is that there's no pressure on anybody yet to make big mistakes. You're not playing from behind or from a lead, and they're not so close to 20 that you're forced to maybe think, I'm going to rush for a buzzer, and maybe an ill-advised buzzer. So right now you just see a lot of gunfights.
Yeah, and again, you're going to be coaching Chad Boucher in his battle against Nick Sloviak, and also Cody Mikowski in his battle against Fred Berkeley here in the quarterfinals. So that's why I want to pick your brain on the strategy. But strategy definitely, it's a little bit more later in the second half of a battle out here.
It becomes a math equation.
Yeah, so it's a blue bonus buzzer this time towards the car wash. Wyatt again and Harrison Frye up over the top. Looks like gun dominance. Yeah, gun dominant here. Wyatt trying to fight his way out right-handed. He's going to move out as Harrison takes the big bite. He's going to hit that blue bonus buzzer. This is a big moment for Harrison, and Harrison's looks like he might have clipped him too. But I think Wyatt was able to get that orange buzzer. So now the point's starting to get scored up here.
Yeah, that was a good one by Harrison, man. It's one of those things, if you can get that buzzer first and whip your gun up, a lot of people are running to try to counterpunch in that buzzer. So you get that gunfight advantage, you get your lane up and catch him with a good ball. You're coming out with the kill streak engaged from Harrison Frye right now.
Yeah, Harrison Frye putting, I think, 5 points up. He hit the bonus buzzer. I think he got the kill on Wyatt. I believe that Wyatt did hit the orange buzzer, but I couldn't quite see if Harrison got the shot in on Andrew Wyatt as he was hitting the buzzer, right before the buzzer. Kind of tough to tell. Okay, so the score is 7-3. No kill streak engaged, is what we're being told.
20 seconds.
So Harrison here, still with not a commanding lead. A 4-point lead in this format is it can potentially be negated very quickly here. Yeah, blue bonus buzzer. So Andrew Wyatt again, he's in the blue. Harrison Frye in the orange is Looks like immediately going towards the bonus buzzer. Andrew Wyatt gunned up over the top here, trying to shoot that lane.
Yeah, there's a can in the way, so they're actually playing each other, but on the outside of this can in the center.
So Harrison with the lead here is content to just sit in the backfield and just protect that bonus buzzer away, but it looks like he did clip out Wyatt. So now we're going to have a kill streak engaged.
Kill streak engaged.
So, yeah, so 8-3 is the score. 5-point lead here for Harrison Frye with a kill streak engaged. So now everything we said about the kill streak, now it applies, except the score is even worse in favor here for Harrison Frye and worse for Andrew Wyatt.
And these sort of things start to kind of, compound on Wyatt with this. It's a big separation. And the sooner you get to 10, I think 10 is the number in my mind where things start to get a little bit scary for a player when they're playing from behind.
Well, we're going to be able to hear from both the competitors as Lauren Kelly will be interviewing. As soon as a player gets to 10 points, we're going to be hearing from those players. So, and that's always, I'm glad we're adding that in, to hear from a competitor in the middle of the match to try to get their thoughts on what's working for and what's not.
Blue.
So, blue bonus buzzer again here, car wash side of the field.
But both players are set up to shoot the opposite way.
So they whip their guns around here and still at that back center. But then Harrison loses his kill streak, and that was a massive moment for Andrew Wyatt. We saw in the previous Ultimate Shootouts 1 and 2 that this is the moment sometimes that guys break, is when the opponent gets on a kill streak or the kill streak and then scores those 4 points, and then every kill after that is just another 4 points.
Yeah, I really liked it. Harrison, it looked like he did the strategic play of trying to play it safe, protect his kill streak, but Wyatt didn't bite into it. He did the same thing. He sat there and just played a one-on-one gunfight. You win the fight, and it's all even now.
Yeah, so, that's definitely the case. If you hit that bonus buzzer, it's down by 4 points.
And that's nothing. That's one buzzer.
It really is just one bonus buzzer. And now he's got a kill. He gets another kill here. His kill streak will be engaged. We saw multiple come from behind victories.
Absolutely.
Matt Jackson, the champion, at the first one, he had to come from behind. That's part of it out here. Everyone's got a little bit of a puncher's chance as long as you keep your head in the game and you have the stamina to do so.
Yeah, looks like Wyatt's going to move off the break. He's going to come out maybe into this blind spot and shoot cross again.
Black bonus buzzer in the center of the field, but Wyatt immediately squanders the opportunity to put that second kill up as Harrison Frye whips his gun around and just gets another quick one here.
That is a first ball kill, in my opinion, from Harrison. That was on him quick.
9-4 Harrison.
Harrison Frye, not a guy known for his off-the-break shot. He's typically running far somewhere. I do know he trains like a madman though. So but he's still young and spry in his paintball career. His knees still work. So he's not a guy you're typically going to have starting in the back center quite yet. But that was a beautiful display of off-the-break shot capabilities for Harrison Frye, taking his score to 9. Andrew Wyatt still with needs to make up a little bit of ground here.
Yeah, the separation isn't too much, but as we get closer to 20, it starts getting a little bit scarier from the guy playing from behind.
20 seconds.
Yeah, so 20 seconds to go here. About to find out where the bonus buzzer lies. Is it going to be black, orange, blue? Black in the center, orange towards that D side, and by the car wash, the blue buzzer.
Black.
Look like it's going to be black again. Lots of center bonus buzzers here in this one. It is a random draw. So here we go. This is the strategy. Not much ground taken off the break. And that's a pretty sound strategy, but then Wyatt immediately going to cut to the inside.
Harrison has lost him.
Yeah, Harrison has no idea
So
where Andrew Wyatt is.
I would be patient here. Let him make the mistake. I know Wyatt is confident that he's been lost because his bunker has not been shot at.
Yeah, and he's not shooting his gun. And when you feel that your opponent has lost you, this is the go-to right here. And now he's going to know. But he utilizes that to get across. He has a chance but he comes up into a ball. All he had to do was just get down a little low, and he would have been able to get that blue buzzer. But he popped the top right there, and that cost him.
Yeah, so we're gonna have our halftime now. Harrison's going into it with a big lead and with kill streak engaged.
Yeah, so Lauren Kelly is going to be interviewing both of the competitors here, and as they get ready to go, before they get that interview in, Harrison Frye definitely with the advantage right now. 10-4 is the score. I think with the kill streak engaged. So, yeah, so let's check in with Lauren Kelly as she is down with these competitors again. Harrison Frye with the lead over Andrew Wyatt.
10 to go for Harrison Frye. Harrison, looking good. You've had a couple kill streaks engaged. Haven't managed to get one yet, but how are you feeling?
Feeling good. Feeling good. It's warm out here, but I'm just heating up. So.
Oh, all right. Is this playing exactly how you thought it would play out?
It never does. Truthfully, it never plays how you want it to be, right? We're all pros here. Like, he's gonna do something I'm not gonna expect, but you know, you gotta counter-react. And
yeah.
it'll be fine.
Well, you're not winning just yet. Let me pass that mic over to Andrew. Andrew, you're down a little bit right now, but you have plenty of time. So going into this next half, how are you feeling?
I'm feeling good. I'm going to quit making moves while, Harrison sits back like a camper. I think he maybe shot me one time while he was taking a risk. But other than that, he's just been back there, so I don't know how he's heating up if he hasn't moved.
Well, he said last time your team beat Infamous, it was a courtesy win, so he's not going to let you have it
I believe I have more
this
buzzers
time.
also.
In his mind, it was a courtesy win, but the true courtesy is when you come shake hands at the end, and he took an hour to come do that, so he was licking his wounds.
Oh, man. All right. Well, the drama is heating up. Good luck in this second half.
You gotta wipe it.
Oh, thanks.
Back to you, Maddie.
Yeah, I mean, 10-4 right now. So as that interview was going on, Ryan, myself, our ultimate ref, Clint Johnson, we were discussing how big of a squander opportunity Wyatt just had. All he had to do was just hit that blue buzzer. Instead of just, hey, take the risk, go and hit that buzzer. He decided to pop the top. Harrison had the drop on him, and that cost him 3 points.
Yeah, and there's a lot of places where you can hit that buzzer. It's blocked out on this car wash side. He could have hit it and lived pretty easily.
Jumping into this next battle here.
Both in the back center. Just kind of, Wyatt is gun dominant on Harrison, and he got him.
Oh, that was a beautiful gun dominant.
Got him off that kill streak again.
Every time Wyatt needs to clock in and get a kill, he's been doing that to cancel
true.
Harrison's kill streaks, and he's keeping it close enough because, like we talked about, I mean, you can see 7 points scored in one round. You can hit. We saw BJ Henningberg hit 3 buzzers in one round. I mean, it is absolutely possible. We've already seen it. That was just in the first couple ultimate shootouts. So as long as Wyatt stays composed, focused, hopefully he has the stamina for a long battle. It is still a little early in the morning, so it's not nearly as hot as it's going to be as we get to the afternoon. It's going to be 100 degrees out here.
But most impressive by Wyatt is both times that Harrison was on that kill streak, Wyatt stayed in the back center, stayed composed, and won a gun battle. You know, it's one of those things that he didn't play into it, didn't try to do too much, just got him off that kill streak.
Yeah, that was, again, just a huge clutch gunfight there, and I love the way he went gun dominant. Harrison had no answer, and he got clipped trying to exert his own gunfight. So we'll see if Wyatt can keep the momentum up here. He is down by 5 points. 10-5 is the score. And now on the breakout, a little bit of ground taken for Harrison. Wyatt going to go gun dominant, right-handed again, trying to keep Harrison away from that blue buzzer.
Yeah, I think Harrison kind of has the advantage right now.
Harrison's going to go right for it. Did he get clipped, though? He's going to hit the buzzer, let the referee sort it out. Looks like he's clean. Might have got a bouncer.
There we go.
This is a huge moment right now
that
for Harrison
bonus
Frye.
buzzer.
Ryan, he was the favorite coming in. If Harrison loses to Andrew Wyatt, that's not a good look for him. And but he's in a really potent position right now. With 4 points up, he's going to get another one potentially as he dives across. Did he get eaten up before?
I got this.
He got
I
that
thought
buzzer.
he
He's
got
going to
it.
try to sell it.
I thought he got it, and that is a 7-point round. That puts him at 17 points.
Wow.
So, and to me, that is a very, very bad situation for Wyatt. You know, if I'm a gambler, I wouldn't take odds on Wyatt for almost anything. It's just one of these situations that all Harrison has to do now is hit any buzzer on the field, and this match is over.
What a huge moment there for Harrison Frye, as you know, Andrew Wyatt. And you got to feel your opponent out, right? I mean, we talked about that. They did that in the beginning. What are his tendencies? And Wyatt going initially gun dominant to start the round. Harrison, okay, I'm going to take a little bit of a risk. Takes a little bit of ground towards that blue bonus buzzer, and then just timed it perfectly. Made the pretty big bite across, and then he got bounced. So luck obviously always is a factor in the game of paintball. But he let the referee sort it out. He did check himself to not get that foul, hit that bonus buzzer, and then just kept it on a roll. Like we said, he was in a potent position. He could start racking the score up, and he goes for it in the center, takes a risk there, and was able to get it as well, too. Now, a point for Andrew Wyatt with the kill, but 6-17 right now.
I mean, if I'm Harrison, I'm kind of just sending it a couple times. You know, all you got to do is hit the buzzer once. If you get shot a couple times, who cares?
And again, that's when strategy is much more. Oh, and Harrison, though, getting clipped. So Wyatt is doing a good job of getting his kills, and now he's on a kill
The
streak
touch-up?
engaged. So, look, Wyatt, we had competitors. We're trying. Look, man, we're in the pandemic world. We're trying to get guys out here, and we're keeping it as safe as possible. But Wyatt was a substitution. He got the call, and he lives in Arkansas, so he did the 5-hour drive down here. And but his gunfights look very crisp. It's just Harrison is using his aggression a little bit better and getting his kills when he needs to.
Correct. Yeah, and I'm not sure what happened there. I think it looks like potentially the Harrison wasn't touched up, or I'm not sure if he got shot. He wasn't touched up. So that is a rough one, especially when you just let Wyatt go kill streak engage. Might be able to dig his way back in there.
Yeah, so now with that kill streak engaged, the next kill that Wyatt gets will give him 4 points. You get the 3 points for the kill streak. You get your point for that actual kill. And this is, like we saw in Ultimate Shootout 1 and 2, this is how you can start another way to put a bunch of points up pretty quick here. He just needs to win a gunfight.
A kill from Wyatt here, and we're looking at 16 to 17.
Yeah, and Wyatt still goes pretty. He got gun dominant immediately, and Harrison Frye, knowing he needs to be very careful here to not let Wyatt concedes that initial gunfight, so he's being very tentative here. Left-handed, now going to switch hands, just biding his time, waiting for his moment. Now going right-handed.
It's a big moment here, and both players seem to know it. Wyatt makes the first move. He's close to a buzzer here. Right in front of that black buzzer. Oh, once again, Wyatt can hit that buzzer.
I shot him first, and then he snapped and caught me.
I think it might be a trade.
I think
shot him on
it is
the
a
top,
trade.
right?
Simultaneous,
I shot him on the top,
potentially?
right?
Yeah, once again, Wyatt
Did I get him on the
is so
top or
close
the
to
side?
hitting a buzzer.
Which one was
And
it?
digging his way back into this match.
Was it over the top or the
That
side?
was reaching out and hitting him.
That might have been. It's not quite.
I
It's
know,
not
very
the.
close.
It's not the final coffin nail, but we're getting there.
Scores 18 to 11.
Yeah, because
18-11.
it's such a huge moment right now for Harrison.
Yeah, I mean, you think about it. If Wyatt would have hit either
streak
of those
canceled.
buzzers that he's been standing next to, just hovering over, and didn't reach out and hit in this match, this would be a very different match.
Tiny
right now.
mistakes, tiny mistakes. All he had to do was just reach out and hit that buzzer. Maybe he felt that Harrison was on that lane, decided to pop the top instead, but that's where Harrison was shooting. So now here in this mutual, 18-11 is the score. So all you got to do is get past 220 or past it here. So Harrison Frye, he just needs a buzzer or 2 more gunfight wins.
It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be a tough one. And now, he's not on that kill streak. It's evened up. So Harrison can really just kind of push the pace and go for these buzzers and put all the pressure on Wyatt.
Wyatt, though, needs to stay focused. We've seen big come from behind victories here in the Ultimate Shootout. It is possible. He's going to go right for that black bonus buzzer. He's going to get it. And does he get the drop in on him? I think they're both still alive here, Ryan. And Wyatt is up and over the top in a pretty treacherous spot, but he did get that 4 points for the bonus buzzer. If he gets the kill on Harrison, it could make it real interesting. No, but Harrison gets the drop on him.
Wow, that was actually a very good snapshot by Harrison Frye. Very
Scores
good.
19-15,
Wyatt's over the top, posted.
19-15
Harrison's in a
Harrison.
bunker that's really not supposed to be played at that specific angle, and somehow came out and just put a ball right on him.
That's why you do the drills, right?
Yeah.
That's why you do the drills. And you need to do the drills from every single position. Don't get yourself in that lazy rhythm where you just go and do the standard shots from the standard spots. No. You need to do very chaotic, creative snapshots from all over. Alexander Burtnikoff, I'd love to see him in this format. He's notorious for shooting guys from every single position in a bunker. And Harrison right there with a crucial kill. Now just 1 point away from taking the victory.
1 point away in a trade.
A very interesting matchup that we have coming up next with Dave Haber and Jeremy Zimmerman, two conflicting different stories for them. Haber, a veteran. I love the way that Haber plays the game. He's a hyper-aggressive first attacker on the Snake side for the Outlaws. Also, a replacement came in here. Second I saw his name, I've been singing his praises since he came into the pro leagues. Zimmerman, old school Texas paintball guy, a highly underrated talent. That's going to be an amazing battle. But first we got to see who's going to win this one. But that is going to be those two men will battle next to see who's going to play the winner of this game.
Yeah, that'll be a great matchup. It's kind of one of those things that Jeremy Zimmerman, he's the epitome of Texas. He kills snakes for fun. That's his hobby.
Got some snakeskin boots. Here we go. Is it going to be Harrison, or can we see another come from behind victory if Wyatt clocks in? Oh, Harrison with a little bit of a risk. Oh, and then Harrison gets goggled up immediately. What a beautiful shot here for Andrew Wyatt, who, I'll tell you what, man, Wyatt is the underdog here, and now a kill streak engaged.
19-16.
Oh, my God. If Harrison Frye ends up losing this one, that would be a terrible loss for him, as he was
Oh,
Wait,
not-
no.
Harrison got the elimination last
Yeah. So
Okay.
actually, take that back.
Kill streak is not engaged.
Yeah,
so it's
kill
just-
streak not engaged.
that's
Got a
what we
little
got-
excited
yeah,
here on
yeah.
the on a
We're
potential
trying to,
comeback.
yeah.
But yes, but
Yeah.
so Harrison, again, the favorite heading into this one. Andrew Wyatt, the less known paintball player, and like you said, a little bit more of a journeyman, but
He's
was
keeping it
willing
interesting.
to. Yeah, could be. So, but Harrison has his reputation a little bit more to risk out here.
Yeah, dude. I heard he's gonna have to chop his man bun off if he loses this.
Just hand it over as a trophy to Andrew Wyatt. He can put it up on his mantle.
Oh, he's gonna get the plate and that man bun.
So where's the bonus buzzer going to be if Wyatt gets the
Blue
bonus
car
buzzer?
wash
Blue bonus
side.
buzzer, car wash side. This is that buzzer that he did not hit before, which was the mistake that kind of cost him. Here to give Harrison Frye the lead. Big moment for Harrison, though. All he needs is one kill. Just one kill to take the victory. Away from Andrew Wyatt. Wyatt going
Forcing the
towards the
issue.
center, though, here,
And
Ryan.
it can too. You don't want to be there.
Oh, he's in a really bad spot here, and he gets
That's
eaten
it.
up, and that is going to do it. So, I don't really agree with that specific move here for Wyatt. You got the bonus buzzer over here on the car wash side, Blue. He decides to go center and put himself into a can, which, like you said,
Yeah.
right before he got shot, and then he goes down on a knee. I like the creativity there, but just still, that I don't think that was a move, Ryan.
You know, it's one of these situations where I can see it both ways. I didn't love it, but one of the things that if the other guy just has to trade to win, you don't want to put yourself that much closer to him. At
Next
the
on
same
the
time,
field,
you know,
David Haber
Wyatt's sitting at
versus Jeremy
16 points.
Zimmerman.
So
Any
if
other-
he can hit a buzzer
David in the
and then
blue,
trade,
Jeremy
now
in
they're
the
tied
orange.
going in overtime.
Any other situation, I would agree with you. It's not a terrible move. I just think that maybe look. There's no timeout here. Maybe biding his time a little bit. If you're gonna have your opponent lose you, I don't know. It was a tough break.
Yeah. The
Not-
best
not
route
ex-
to win there was to shoot him again, get kill streak engaged,
Yeah.
and shoot him again for the win. You know, that's kind of what he should have done. He forced the issue. He went to probably the worst bunker on the field.
Yeah.
But sometimes, it's in the deep water.
Still a great look, though, for Andrew Wyatt in a very close battle with Harrison Frye. It looked like for a second he might have came back. But anyway, it looks like Lauren Kelly has our competitors, both of them, down there on the sidelines to get an interview before we head into our next quarterfinal match. But congratulations to Harrison Frye.
Andrew, you were so close at the end there. You had a
Yep.
chance to get a buzzer, maybe tie up the score. What are some thoughts you have about those rounds you just played?
On reflection, I should have never stopped what was working for me. I had dominance, or blah, 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 blah. I had consistent dominance from the home. The times I really lost was when I was on the move and I tried to change up what was working for me. And as soon as I switched back to just being dominant on the home, that's when I started closing the gap in the second half. Unfortunately, I gave away too many points in that first half, and Harrison did well on taking advantage of those mistakes.
Are you going to be shaking his hand after this match?
Yeah, I'll shake his hand, and behind there I'll probably rip his ponytail out, but all in good faith.
Let me grab that mic from you. Harrison.
It's a man bun, by the way.
Oh, man bun. Or is it a pony? I don't
tell
know.
me.
You guys decide. So congrats on winning. Talk to me about that whole experience, your first time really playing Ultimate Shootout here on the professional field. It comes back so fast, right? Like you had a large point spread for a while, and then he had a chance to tie it up. So what are some of your thoughts on this format?
Yeah, props to Andrew. I mean, he played really good. He totally changed my original game plan and made me kind of adapt. And then it was just kind of too late for him when he tried to counter-adapt. But, he played really well. And what else? Yeah, he was like always in kill streak mode, and I just was always it was always on the edge of being close. So yeah, good job, Andrew. I talk smack, but we respect each other on and off the field. So
So I asked you before, and I'll ask you again: buzzers versus kill streak. What do you think's more powerful?
they're both powerful. There's no answer, and it depends on who you're playing too. Like a guy like him, he's gonna be hard. He's gonna be hard to shoot, especially like on the back line. So I couldn't get any kill streak. I was there a few times, but then he just always would get me back. So I had to go for some buzzers and just kind of inch my way forward.
Well,
So-
you took the win. It was a great one, though. So sorry those Red Bulls didn't kick in, or Rockstars didn't kick in.
Placebo one, they don't work.
Shoot. Well, congratulations to Harrison. Great job. Thank you so much for coming out.